Today is September 19th. I'm Terrence Friday with your digital brief. Let's take a look at your top stories. We begin with former President Donald Trump. He'll be here in Detroit with his opinions on the UAW strike. His visit is set for next Wednesday. Trump will be skipping the second GOP presidential primary debate in California to instead deliver a speech to an audience of striking auto workers, plumbers, and electricians. Currently, there's no word on the exact location of that speech. Staying in Detroit, the city calls for an emergency demolition of a building after it partially collapses. Our Lauren Winfrey talked with a man who could lose everything that he's worked for because of that collapse.
On any given Saturday, Jab's Gym in Eastern Market looks and sounds something like this. But this past Saturday, moments before the start of a fitness class, the sound of music was replaced by the sound of brick hitting parked cars and pavement.
We couldn't tell exactly what happened, but the windows were snatched out, and then from there we heard cars being damaged downstairs from all the bricks.
Armand Harris opened Jab's Gym in the Delbany building on Russell and Winder in 2015. For 8 years, his business has thrived on this corner.
A lot of my staff was very emotional. This is a place where they come, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. This is our livelihood.
But now he's being forced to pivot, taking to social to thank those who've supported him every step of the way.
Thank you for all of the love and the messages and the support from the community. We just need time. We just need time to figure things out.
The city of Detroit now ordering an emergency demolition of the partially collapsed building. In a statement, the director of the city's Building, Safety, Engineering, and Environmental Department saying in part, the emergency demolition decision is based on the building being an imminent risk of further collapse in a location that poses a direct life safety threat to the public.
This is devastating, right? So we're trying to figure out, no pun intended, trying to pick up the pieces, trying to figure out what all this means.
And while Harris works to determine next steps, the city is still trying to determine what caused the collapse and when the building will be demolished. Reporting in Detroit, Lauren Winfrey, CBS News, Detroit.
A Michigan State trooper is recovering after a suspected drunk driver rams into his cruiser during a traffic stop. So we've got dashcam video from inside of the patrol car when an SUV slammed into the back of the vehicle. The incident happened on the Southfield Freeway near Fenkell early Sunday morning. The impact caused the SUV to go airborne, hitting the trooper and the 2 people involved in the original traffic stop. The trooper received some serious injuries, but is expected to recover. Let's turn now to next weather. Meteorologist Kylie Miller with an update on the forecast.
Today, we're going to be having a good mix of sun and cloud cover. Temperatures today are going to be reaching highs in the lower 70s. Then for tonight, temperatures will drop into the upper 50s, so not as cold as the past few nights, and that's because that cloud cover is going to be acting like a blanket. But for tonight into tomorrow, a few scattered rain showers will be possible. Temperatures are going to be on a warming trend back into the middle 70s tomorrow, upper 70s, closing in on 80 degrees for Thursday, Friday, plus the start of the weekend, where we actually do bring in the start of the fall season. For Sunday and Monday, temperatures will be a little bit cooler in the lower 70s. Monday, another small chance of rain.
That's going to do it for today's digital brief. For the latest news, sports, and weather, we're covering it all for you here on CBS News Detroit, streaming live on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.